Thank you. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, industry leaders, all the stakeholders present here. At the outset, I would like to thank you for the excellent support that you have all given in the journey of telecom reforms. The journey has been very exciting. The reforms, series of them, the last September 21 reforms, then the WPC reforms, then ROW reforms, a series of them have really brought the industry from a very difficult situation to a situation today where telecom is seen as a sunrise industry. So the entire credit goes to all the stakeholders who have supported this journey and to the vision of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi Ji, who has steadfastly guided us on this path very clearly. See, his point was, उन्होंने हमको बोला, the telecom regulatory framework has to be world class. It has to be globally benchmarked, and time has come when the other countries should come and copy India's laws, not the other way around. So that is the target he has set for us. Not an easy task. To come up to Prime Minister's expectations, it requires a lot of work. And I'm so glad that you have given very good suggestions on the consultation paper we had given for telecom bill, because that is going to be the next big step for telecom reforms. We have had 3 reforms so far. This will be the 4th big reform. And after that, we will be going for license conditions reforms, basically licensing reform. तो एक सीरीज में एक के बाद in a very well thought out process, we are going for the reforms. Now, the telecom bill will provide a legal backing to the ROW actions that we have done so far and that we want to do. किस तरह से? आपने कंसल्टेशन पेपर में देखा होगा, कंसल्टेशन पेपर में बहुत क्लियरली हम लोगों ने लिखा था कि ROW रूल्स जो 2016 के हैं, उसका एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा रहा, अब तक ठीक उसमें प्रोग्रेस हुई, कई अच्छे रिजल्ट्स आए, जैसे आपने अभी एक ग्राफ में दिखाया था, जो 300-400 दिन लगते थे, उसमें अब 7-8 दिन, 10 दिन, 15 दिन में काम वही परमिशंस आ जाती हैं. बट 7-8-10 दिन भी क्यों लगे? क्या उससे भी कम हो सकता है? We should think really ahead, right? या आपने अभी प्रेजेंटेशन के दौरान बोला कि अगर कोई फाइबर काट लेता है या टावर को अगर डैमेज करता है तो उसका कोई ना कोई सॉलिड एक रेमेडी होनी चाहिए. या जो बिल्डिंग कोड की बात की अभी प्रेजेंटेशन के दौरान, बिल्डिंग कोड में एक लीगल फ्रेमवर्क होना चाहिए जिससे कोई भी टेलीकॉम का अगर लगाना है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, टावर हो, स्मॉल सेल के लिए कुछ करना हो, तो उसमें एक प्रॉपर अपने को फ्रेमवर्क मिलना चाहिए. इट शुड नॉट बी समथिंग विच इज़ based upon certain notifications. It should be properly legally guaranteed. So that's the thought process with which we are working, and with all the inputs that we have received from the industry, we should be able to upload the telecom bill draft for consultation within definitely by end of next week, we should be able to upload it. So that's one step that we are taking. The second very important point which I thought I should share with you, 2 weeks back, Honorable Prime Minister approved the railway land lease policy. A very important part of that relates to telecom. And what is that? For every crossing of optical fiber crossing a railway track, right? It used to be a real big issue for all of us because land value had to be calculated. और land value अगर बॉम्बे जैसी जगह है तो वहाँ पे calculate करोगे. अच्छा, it's not affecting the land because mostly it is horizontal drilling under the tracks, right? That is the way it is mostly done. So why should that kind of time and cost be applicable to something as critical as telecom? So Honorable Prime Minister approved that for every crossing of a railway line wherever there is an optical fiber to be taken below the railway lines, for every crossing the cost will be only 1,000 rupees. No calculation of value of land in that. simply 1,000 rupees, and it will be a purely digital portal integrated with the ROW portal that the PM Gati Shakti ROW portal that all of you have already experienced now, and so many states and so many ministries have already integrated with it. It will be part of that, and the target I have given to the railway officers is, it should be not more than 1 week of approval time. And it should be all automatic. It should not require any person to... डर गए? ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? So it should not take more than 1 week's time, and nobody should be made to run around. It should be purely digital approval. अभी आपको ये सब बुक्स वगैरह भी डिजिटल कर देनी चाहिए, बुके भी डिजिटल आ जाना चाहिए. अब तो होलोग्राम का जमाना, आपका 5G में बुके एकदम पूरा होलोग्राम से आए. Why should you have, right? So just kidding. So that's the thought process that we are going with. Many more reforms will happen. अभी presentation में जो दिखाए, practically we are working on each one of them. Power consumption in towers, that's going to be a big issue. I'll request the industry to come up with a good solution. We are willing to partner with you. We are willing to help you find a more sustainable solution. How can we use more and more renewable energy, or something like green hydrogen or gray hydrogen, whichever, or some sort of other solution which can really reduce the carbon footprint of the telecom industry. That is one item which I'll request you to come up with some options. Then we work together, industry and government, we work together and find some good solution. The journey of 5G is going to be a very exciting journey. While many countries took multiple years to reach 50%, 40% coverage, we are targeting a very, very aggressive timeline. We should definitely cover at least 80% of the country in a very short time frame. That's the target we have given to the industry, and industry will be coming up with their internal workings very soon, and hopefully we should be able to make that difference in common citizens' life by providing a good, high-quality digital service. The role of DIPA will be very, very important in this entire journey. Whatever support you need, we are there to support you. We are there to be a partner, not a regulator, but more as a partner in this journey. So look forward to your suggestions, come up with new ideas, come up with new thoughts. Wherever you find that there is a particular regulation which needs to be amended, which needs to be simplified, we are always a game for that. You have seen things like tower permissions, which used to be SACFA clearances, which used to take really, really difficult process and really long time, have all got simplified now. So time to do more such reforms, which helps reaching out to the last person in the society. Today in the meeting of the field officers of all the telecom department, we have given them a target that go around, see every corner of your area, see each and every village of your jurisdiction, and see what is the quality of service. And wherever quality of service is not there, really pull up the telecom service providers. Now that we have given so much in the way of reforms, the telecom service providers should now increase their quality of service significantly. It has to be reciprocal. It has to be ताली एक हाथ से नहीं बजती, right? ताली बजाने के लिए दोनों साइड दोनों हाथ चाहिए. It cannot be just we keep doing what you ask. You also have to do what we ask. So my request to all the telecom service providers, to the entire industry, to the infrastructure providers is, please now go full steam ahead on improving the quality of service. I will be requesting the department to send a new consultation paper to try for significantly increasing the quality of service parameters, almost making 3x or 4x of what it is today, so that whatever is the quality of service that we are seeing today should now improve significantly. I could have told this 1 year back also, but first, from our side, whatever is needed to be done, we have done. We are continuously doing from the government side. Prime Minister is constantly reviewing the telecom sector. Each and every aspect of this sector he is constantly reviewing, regularly reviewing. So now it's up to the telecom service providers, to the infrastructure providers, to the software people, to the technology people, to the use case developers, to all the people who are connected in the stakeholders, please come up with better quality of service. So key takeaways from today's session is that there will be very soon another wave of reforms. Second, the ROW will get a legal backing. Third, in case of railway tracks, the permission will come with a very small nominal fee of just 1,000 rupees and in a very pure digital, absolutely easy digital way. And fourth, my request to all the telecom service providers, please now focus on improving the quality of service. Thank you very much. I'll take your leave. I wish I could listen to all others, but there is something very urgent, so I'll have to take your leave. Thank you so much. Thank you.